Czechoslovakia, Prague, spring 1942. In a city haunted by silence and fear, under the shadow of the Third Reich, the sidewalks echoed the footsteps of German soldiers, the wind whispering treason, and wary eyes followed one another as if writing secret messages that only death could read. In a dim corner of a dilapidated bar, Jan Kubis and Joseph Gabčík sat sipping black coffee, as if mourning. Between them lay a folded map and a piece of paper written in trembling handwriting. Heydrich will pass by at 8:45. The car is slowing down around the corner. This is our only chance. Heydrich, the butcher of Prague, a pillar of the Reich, a man who walked the city like an untouchable god. His presence in Czechoslovakia was not just an occupation, but a declaration of the erasure of memory and nationalism. But London was still dreaming. The Czech government in exile decided that Heydrich must fall, not as a military target, but as a symbol, a cry in the face of fear. Operation Anthropoid was not a military operation, but a struggle of wills, training, smuggling, hiding, and disguise. The lives of Kubis and Gabčík became mere shadows on the streets of Prague, with no homeland but the goal, and no future but death or victory. May 27, 1942, the morning of the assassination. The day was strangely sunny, as if the sky hadn't read the intelligence reports. At the turnoff near the Pulovka hospital, Gabčík stood behind a low wall, concealing his machine gun in a large case. The convertible approached. Inside is Heydrich, in all his arrogance, without armor protection, as if life were a city subject to his orders. The car took off, slowed down at the bend. Kubis signaled, and Gabčík jumped out. He pulled the trigger. Nothing. The machine gun jammed. A moment of shocking silence, as if time had held its breath. Heydrich stood up, ordered his driver to stop, and drew his pistol. Kubis, without hesitation, took out the grenade and threw it under the car. The explosion shook the street. Glass flew. Smoke covered everything. Heydrich staggered out of the car, his body bleeding from shrapnel. But he didn't die immediately. He was taken to the hospital, and a different kind of battle began, between science and justice, between medicine and fate.